Thank you, everyone, for joining me once again for Noble, either this is first time or coming back. I believe this is episode 4 of the Winchester family. So let's get back into it. My name is Fem. Thank you for joining me. We shall see how well this goes today. So we do have OniRios. His line is now in the 4th. So he's gone quite a bit. We also do have Rose to the 2nd. We had a lot of death last time. I hope you're not getting sick there, gentlemen. I don't like that. But Lucas's line ended. Fem's line ended. And it looks like Elias Frey, his line is going to end too because he never had any more kids. I believe he got married to Isla and then died. It seems to happen a lot, unfortunately. It even happened to... Oh, who was it? Maybe it was Ruthasi. No, I think she's... No, it happened to Lu Lingming. She got married and then died instantly. Or I think it was a duel. Yeah, it was a duel against Omidas Krankheim. And she ended up dying. Such a sad thing. She ended up dying. He's gonna see if he can get remarried, and let's get back into this and see what we got going on. We would like to get a dupe, but we'll see how well that goes. How did this go? Amidst the laborious groans and anxious pacing of Kelso, Adina the 4th Winchester quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy named Kelso the 2nd. Good job. We have another one having a baby. Who would be best suited for this? Who's not possibly going to have another baby? I don't think anyone who's not having a kid already. Let's have you help them for now. We got a Marcia here, which is interesting. Marcia and Marcia. Sure, let's try. Alright, so let's see. What's she gonna do? 65? Yeah, let's send her to do that. I would like her to have more, but we'll see. Okay, so we do... Okay, how did this pregnancy go? An ungodly amount of groaning and screaming. Ruthasi the 6th had a difficult but successful delivery. Gave birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. Good. We have a Vatinus the 3rd. Good. And how did this go? My liege, in the midst of an uproarious quarrel at the House Winchester estate, Rose attempted to mediate between Amild II and Eustata II, both at the 2nd. Their heroic, albeit hilariously futile efforts have made House Winchester the talk of all other houses. Well, she was trying to get her husband to stop arguing. So, there was that. 39, yeah, let's try. See how well that works. Okay, so let's see. How did this work? When pigs fly, betrothal magic. As the final bell chimed the courtship in House Salister's illustrious court, Eustata III Winchester executed an impromptu display of aerial acrobatics with the pigs at the estate. Okay, now we're doing aerial acrobatics with pigs. The captivated Ariancia clapped with glee, thoroughly wooed by this daring feat, and consented to an engagement. Meanwhile, Gilberus of House Salister lamented their dwindling trading influence, pondering how airborne swine had muddled business prospects. I guess he was shocked that someone had been able to do that. My liege, in a dazzling display of diplomacy at the courtship in House Krankheim, Enalrus III serenaded Masha with a charming tale of dragon saving, prompting an engagement. To cap it off, they even brokered peace between quarreling courtiers over who should refill the mead. Good. I'm going to send OniRios the 4th. I had to think of what that was. After Milsey and a ragtag gaggle of bandits tried to relieve OniRios III Winchester of their purse, a vigorous wrestling match ensued, ending with OniRios III snatching the bandit leader's own pouch, while the coach horses stared on unimpressed. Good job, OniRios, keeping the money. After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Viola Winchester brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Adriris II limp with pride. Okay, so we have now a Viola II. Good job. got someone for you. Oh, somebody's getting swindled. Oh, they're trying to go after Evatinus. Hopefully he's alright. Who died? Amild. Well, let's send Weimar to go deal with that. How did the goods go after 3 days of napping? Oh, no napping. Sophronia. Measly quarter of dues. Well, she got something and she's now lethargic. Oh, Sophronia. Alright, what did we get here? My liege, after a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold claiming hands, he who started the third and Ariancia were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Meanwhile, a crate of mediocre apples found its way to House Winchester as a gift from Arancia's ever thrifty aunt. Always thrifty aunts. Alright. My liege, union sealed with far too many toasts, and Alvarez the third and Marcia wed beneath banners of House Winchester, only to discover that House Crankheim packed their chests with enough jewels to weigh down 3 donkeys for the journey home. In a public square teeming with traders, Sholia tried to swindle Evatinus II out of their title with promises of riches. With a grin, Evatinus II managed to keep their title, but charmingly distracting Sholia with scandalous flirtation. Oh, but he's not... Oh, he is promiscuous. Good job. Alright, so now you're pregnant. Let's have your mother help. Let's have Avila help you. I do have a young maiden. She's actually very cute. Yep, let's have Tequila. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember names, guys. Sometimes when you're zoomed out, it's hard to read. My liege, as the incense choked the air at the funeral, Waimawar II kindly surrendered their seat to a weeping courtier, so he's selfless. And that was for Mild. We have more people having babies. Yay. I'm actually glad to hear that. Do you have anyone else who could help with that? No. I guess you could help with that, hopefully. I know I need more. I don't have any young gentlemen. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Ariancia defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Delicate flower. The difference is with this one, she's kind of going to go with her mother's name, so she's going to be the second. So we won't change her to a floral name in this case. But that is a patron. Ariancia is the patron name, so that's pretty cool. How does this one go? As the halls of the House Winchester stayed echoed with the screams of childbirth, Adina IV, Winchester finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Healthy, legitimate son. With this one, we will change the name of to... We have a lot of names. Let's go with Michael. There we go. We now have a Michael. And again, you guys can totally... Oh, I do have someone who would be perfect for this. If you guys have any name suggestions, please put it down. I will write those down to use later on. So we have Sophronia, Lisa, and Rose the second, who need gentlemen. Rose was first, so I will go with Rose first. In an unprecedented turn at House Crankham's court, with Halsey V wildly gathered nobles with a peculiar courtship gift, a live chicken to ward off bad spirits. This bold move enchanted Everwine, leading to their engagement, much to everyone's bewilderment. And I do think she can't have any kids anymore, though. Viola the second, you're going to go to that. Rose is going to her sisters? I guess so. My liege, the halls of the House Winchester rang with nervous shuffling as Ruthossi VI Winchester endured a disastrous pregnancy. The child was lost, yes. Ruthossi VI survived, earning the rather catchy epithet. Ruthossi VI the Jinxed. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you'll be able to do it again. You're still young. Oh. I'm gonna have your husband help you with that, because you are arguing with Sophronia. Okay, sure. We can do you, and you to that. What's going on over here? After parading a collection of embarrassingly overwrought poems and an ill-timed falcon... Ooh, we're using a falcon this time. Tequila Winchester somehow wooed Avilia, winning both their engagement engagement, and a cartload of fine wine generously donated by House Alistair sweeten the deal. Cool. Let's see. Let's have OniRios go to that, I guess. Could have put it down here, but... Oh, more babies. Hey, more babies. Look at that, more babies. Oh, you can help with that. And then you can help with that one. Sorry, guys. She's still doing it. Alright, let's see how far we can go. Excuse the cough, guys. How did this go? In the midst of the heated quarrel at the House of Ancestor State, Sophronia distracted everyone by amorously embracing 3 different servants. Sophronia! Amorously embracing. You know amorously is not... It's kind of scandalous in a way. Ernalrus III attempted to mediate but found the entire affair quite unmanageable. Sophronia. Scandalous maiden. My liege, after the priest finished the world's longest sermon, Rithasi V, Winchester, and Everwine Crankheim exchanged vows so sweet even the party crasher shed a tear, sealing the union while servants scrambled to keep the wild geese from the wedding cake. I don't think she can have any kids, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe she can. She hasn't gotten the graying hair, so maybe she can have a kid if she wants. Maybe. All right, so you're actually... Let's give it a shot. See how well it goes. Oh, more babies. Do you have anyone who could help? Not really. I'm gonna send you, see if that helps. Let's see what we got. As Druris, the third graced the feast at House Crankheim's estate. With their presence, their cautious demeanor, and impeccable manners impressed the notoriously picky Lulasi. Perhaps just maybe House Winchester's gaining a bit of trust from House Crankheim. When House Crankheim's jester began juggling flaming torches atop a rickety barrel, Evatinus III seized the moment by catching a torch midair to rescue a startled courtier's wig, thus proving that bravery sometimes comes with a faint whiff of singed hair. Under the disapproving gaze of Eustatus, Waimawa II Winchester presented a wilted daisy and a poem apologizing for existing? What? I don't think that's a good way to get somebody. Only for Luthasi to politely suggest the tapestry was more interesting than her advances. Courtship indeed, what a spectacle. I'm sorry. That was really not a good way to go about that, sir. Don't know what you were thinking there. Send you with your wife, and you send you Sophronia. Alright, how do we got? My liege, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Edward's second Viola Winchester quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. And she's now meek. And then this one, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Evina IV Winchester brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Castle limp with pride and exhaustion. Local gossip now knows more about House Winchester than they do their own kin. See how this one went first? As the priest stumbled through the vows, Tequila and Avilia exchanged rings and glances, sealing an unhappy union, while Bernus somehow managed to fatally bean Rolla with a poorly aimed celebratory goblet. Okay, House Alistair. Intriguing. Okay, so we do have a baby. So, Edina V. And the other baby was over here, I believe, right? No? I don't remember where the other one was. Right here. Garcias? No, let's rename it. And it's a boy, so we will go with Graeme. Graeme. Okay, so we've got that one. I'm not going to do that. Don't need to lose any titles. Okay, so we do have another... I tried with you last time. Maybe we can try again, as it still gave me an option. As thunder crashed and nurses fled about, Masha Winchester survived a Paris pregnancy, but the baby did not. I'm sorry. How did this courtship go? My liege, in a spectacular display of indifference at the House Celestial Courtship Gala, Gilberus II ignored Rose II's fluttering fan signals, choosing instead to weep over a wilted rose. It appears emotions ran as high as expectations. Alas, I'm sorry, Rose. We'll get you somebody. Rose can no longer have any more babies. Bound to happen. I almost want to leave it and see if they can have it without anybody's help. Because if you look, theirs is high fortitude. She's got okay fortitude. His is wit. It's actually pretty good. They might survive. This one is high health. She's got really nice health. His is wit. And he has high wit. So maybe if I just leave him alone, it'll be fine. Okay, let's send Arancia to that. I'm going to send Rose. I just want to see if this does anything, because I don't think it generally does. And Michael. During the Grand Collection, Sophronia, 4th Winchester Baroness of Bloodoak, triumphantly hauled in a cart of marble, herbs, and ale, just before being trampled by a stampede of sheep, thus acquiring brand new peg leg. Excuse me, and a lifelong distrust of livestock. Okay. And now Tequila and Avilia are going to have one. It looks like, so hers is high fortitude, not so high, and his is wit, not so high. So they could use some help. I'm going to send his mother to help. Maybe she can help with that. Okay. During the collection, Evatinus II, 1st Winchester Count of Ravencroft, miraculously tripled toll fees with well-placed rumor about pirates, but he did lose some because people... stuff happens. It's a young maiden. I don't think I have any young gentlemen who would be able to go for that. No, I'm going to send Lisa to that, I guess. She's free. Hey, how did this go? A torch, a trip, total calamity. As the feast was winding down, Rubel, the 4th Crankheim, tried to impress the guests by juggling flaming torches. Unfortunately, a rogue torch slipped from their grasp, setting Michael's exquisite cloak ablaze. In a frantic attempt to extinguish the flames, Rubel, the 4th, tripped over a random servant, landing face first into the dessert table, solidifying their reputation as the unluckiest house in House Crankheim. I am sorry, that does not sound good. As Rose the Second graced the feast at House Crankheim's estate with their presence, their cautious demeanor and impeccable manners impressed the notoriously picky Rubel the 4th. Perhaps just maybe House Winchester's gaining a bit of trust from House Crankheim. Well, that wasn't a bad thing to do. How did your courtship go, my liege, with a wink and a poem so dreadful it nearly wilted the court roses? Why, Marad II, Winchester managed to win Luthasi, didn't win her the first time, 1st Crankheim Baroness of Shadowgott Keep. Shadowgott Keep? Interesting. And much to Eustatus's horror, and somehow House Crankheim's trading ledgers have not recovered since. So we tried once to get her, no go. Second time, boom, we get her. Who knew? Sometimes you just gotta keep trying. All right, let's see. So high health, she has very high health. His is charisma, not so good. So if we can get somebody with high wit, it might help a little bit more. Let's send you. Maybe it'll help. So how did this go? Perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. I am sorry. You were just having a hard time, but you should have survived that. The baby should have survived that. I'm just wondering, because you're very high health. I don't know. It's intriguing. All right, how did this one go? As the halls of the House Winchester estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Avilia Winchester finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Avilia held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world. So we now have Tequila the 2nd. Congratulations. Let's see how this goes. Oh, you're sick. Let's send... I'm going to send you to help with that. Oops, come on. See how this one went. With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Alila II had a difficult but successful delivery. See, again, you can get them to do it by themselves and be fine. It's just sometimes it doesn't work that way. So another boy. So we have another boy. We are running out of boy names. I am slowly running out, but people have been suggesting more, so I'm happy, and I can always reuse the ones that I have. So nothing happened at the visit. Alright, how did this one go? Oh no. The halls of Winchester rang with nervous shuffling. Marcia Winchester endured a disastrous pregnancy. The child was lost, yet Marcia survived, earning the rather catchy epithet, the jinxed. I'm sure you'll be fine next time. It's like, again, this shows high health. Like, her health is higher than even halfway, so should be fine. His charisma is not so good. So that's why I was trying to get somebody with higher charisma. So, do I have anybody with really high charisma? I did. She's building a stupid castle. Well, try Sophronia. Alright. Okay, how did this go? After priest with an unfortunate list finally pronounced Weimarar II and Luthasi wed, a mysterious trunk stuffed with silver coins was conveniently left behind by a tipsy guest swelling the coffers and the smiles of the newlyweds. At least they got married happily. Yes, I know, I could do that. I don't want to right now. She's getting swindled. We have another female, but I don't think I have any. Ooh. Let's try with that. Let's have your father help you with that. I don't think I have any maidens to be wed. My liege, after 12 hours of groaning, threats, and clever bargaining with the wayfaring oracle, Ariancia Winchester delivered a squalling legitimate boy, earning the title Ariancia the Canny, as Eustace III collapsed in proud exhaustion. See, I knew they'd be able to get it. See? Sometimes it doesn't work for a while, but then it finally works. I have no one for you, Sholia II. And, well, now I do. Cool. Just came of age. Oh, who died? Oh, Avila III died. Let's have Kelso go. So how did your illness go? The illness of the plagued dear Evatinus II has come to a close as they have miraculously recovered from the brink of death. Yay! More well-known among houses. Good. He's still alive and kicking. Alright, so Tequila and Avilia are going to have a baby again. Let's try. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll see. Ooh, Masquerade. Perfect. We do have two young maidens who need, to get paired off, so I'm gonna have you go to the Masquerade. Oh no. Well, looks like Weimarard II's line has ended. Livronia has continued, but Weimarard II has not. Robert cannot go. I'm sorry, he's a child. Michael, you can go. So I could send Alinda to help you. She has pretty good stats. Alright, let's see how this baby went. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Tequila, Avilia Winchester quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Yay! Yay! You're having a lot of boys over here. Melottus? Did have some I could still use. I will have to write down some other names that I didn't get, but let's go Esmond, because I did have that one, and I only used it a little bit. Alright, so how did this funeral go? In a rare display of tranquility, Kelso II sat serenely at the funeral, paying respects with a calm demeanor, while avoiding the priest's sermon like it was an overcooked stew. Meanwhile, the rest of House Winchester were far less restrained in their grieving. Good on him. Alright, so yeah, let's send Sophronia to go get more dues. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. And she probably, she died. Because I didn't go. That's how it happens sometimes. Smuggled silks in the suitor's satchel. I don't think I've seen this one. While Evitine II, first Crancam Count of Wolfshire, wooed every maiden within reach, Eustad II, first Winchester Baron of Rosemont, lurked behind a pillar, keeping watch over the flock. Between overzealous serenades, Eustad II helped tidy Evitinus I's belongings, only to discover a stash of contraband silks sewn into a satchel lining. The silks mysteriously made their way into House Winchester's keeping before anyone could blink or accuse. Amidst the opulence of the House Crancam court, Rose II relentlessly pursued Evitine II, ultimately charming them with tales of dragon slaying and pie baking. Now betrothed, one can only wonder if it's love or strategic pie alliance. Well, she finally got engaged. I'm going to have Ariancia II go to that wedding because, you're part of that. Let's do this one. After OniRios IV serenaded Sholia II with a goose quill lute and a recitation involving 3 riddles, the maiden agreed to get engaged. Courtiers cheered, and House Salister seemed quite thrilled. No dowry disasters or runaway peacocks this time. Wait, have we had peacocks this time? Intriguing. Okay. Oh. Well, we've had Valyria and OniRios II die shortly. Michael and Kelso, you go to that. Let's see how this went over here. The heir arrival. Malige, as the moon hung high in the night sky, the halls of House Winchester were filled with a symphony of labor screams. Luthasi proved once again that they are socially inept as they made their way through the delicate process of childbirth, with a few accidental slaps, countless apologies, and a momentary misstep into a chamber pot. Again, still gross. Luthasi emerged triumphant, holding a baby girl in their arms. So is it Luthasi? Yep, Luthasi II. So what I'm seeing is the split that it's having is for Oswald II, which is this short little line here, which has the barons, or the biggest thing over here with House OniRios, which I am going to say we're probably going to go with OniRios. So it's this side or this side, because she was the one who did it. But we had 2 deaths, so I'm going to send Graeme for that one, and I'm going to send Adririus III for that one. Intriguing. And then I'm going to send Adina V to that. And I believe what I'm going to go with is I am actually going to go with OniRios on this one because it's just got so much more. And because OniRios has gotten to, the 4th, he's gone pretty far. And Oswald, his line technically ended. He never had, there was no more Oswald after the 3rd. He only had girls. So then it started with Sophronia. So we will lose our barons because I don't think we have any other barons in the household. Well, actually, no, we do have a Baron of Rosemont. So no, we won't lose barons. Okay, that actually helps out quite well. Ooh, he's cute. Gilberus II, he's actually a cutie. Well, let's see what we got going on. We have not acquired a duke yet, but maybe we will. So nothing happened there, nothing happened there, nothing happened there, nothing happened there. These funerals, nothing happened. Intriguing. All right. How did this go? After a stunning display of 4 smiles and cold, clammy hands, OniRios IV and Sholia II were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Ooh, reluctant. Sounds so good. Yeah, they do not look happy up there. Meanwhile, a crate of mediocre apples found its way. Ever thrifty aunt, of course. Always the ever thrifty aunt. So they will stay in our household because, and she's pretty. She is very pretty. OniRios is handsome too. It's interesting because, OniRios started out with brown hair, and now he's still got brown hair, but he's got darker skin now because of Alila II. She gave him the darker skin. His health is not so good. He looks very pale, unless it's just because of the darkening skin. Maybe it is. But he might get sick. That's all. I've also noticed sometimes when they get the skin tone looks kind of like this, it's an indicator that they're possibly going to get sick. And the face too. I think he's going to get sick. I hope not, but I've just noticed that seems... Oh, he's blushing. He likes his wife. But that just seems to be an indicator, because if you look at anybody else, none of them are like that. We'll see. He might get sick. Alright. My liege, during the wedding of Rose II and Nefertine II, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold. So they got 2,000, and with a flourish of vows and a cake large enough to double as a fortress, Rose II and Nefertine II ended the wedding in matrimonial bliss. Yay! They're happy, which means hopefully Rose's line will continue. There will be a third and maybe more after that. But again, we only have, we're on year 66. This is not the never-ending line, which you can do if you get the game. You can do the long one and whatnot, but I have not gotten there yet. I have tried before and not gotten so good. So who died this time? Oh, Ruthasi the Fifth died. Yeah, Ruthasi the Fifth. Ruthasi is still going strong. I haven't seen a Ruthasi the Seventh yet. They haven't had any more kids yet, but she might. So her line might continue. But again, she wasn't her. She is one of our kids. Yeah, she is one of our kids. That must have been a new name because... Oh, so... Okay, my bad. So her mother's name was... Yeah, so we did have a Ruthasi the Fourth before her. Okay, so that's how it happened. I was wondering for a second there. So, yeah, she did... Her mother's name was Ruthasi, who married in, so it did. But... she's now dead, unfortunately. I'm going to send Graham to go deal with that. How did the masquerade go? Well, the mask came off and the secret contracts were inked. Sophronia II was assigned to Gaelrus II, who promptly wept into a silk napkin at the thought of finally escaping House Alistair's matchmaking aunties, both left engaged and slightly bewildered. Is that a good thing? He's a count, so we got another count in the family. Cool. Oh, wait, didn't we marry a Sholia? And a Lilia? I think, didn't we marry didn't we marry a Sholia? Do we have a Sholia in the family? I think, no, a Lilia. I don't know if we married a Lilia. There's Sholia II. So, Sholia II is the sibling to Gaelrus. Okay. My liege, under the flickering candlelight, Lisa and Huguelos III were paired by a half-blind master of ceremonies, sealing an engagement and accidentally winning a chest stuffed with coin after deciphering the ball's cryptic, find the real bride riddle. Intriguing. He's meek. I noticed that. So he's 21. His father is a count. Okay. Not too bad. So how did the collection go? After a grueling collection tour of the muddy estate, Sophronia discovered every barn and stable suspiciously empty. But she still managed to get some stuff. She can be remarried. I don't think I'm going to remarry her because it just seems kind of silly. So anyways, but Sophronia, let's send your mother to help you with that. Hopefully that'll be good. I'm gonna send Evatinus III to go to that. Okay. I don't think we have anybody else here to be married off right now. At least not right now. Okay, so looks like Ariancia and Eustatta II are gonna have another baby. So high health. She's got pretty high health, and his is high wit. He has very high wit. I'm going to leave him alone and see if that'll work. And there goes the other line. I knew it would go at some point, so nothing happened there. Did we get another baby? No? Okay. That must have been in the other area. So let's send Evatine II, and your wife is going to go with you because why not? All right. See, now he's of age. He could get married. She's actually really cute, and we are marrying her brother. So let's try it. My lieges, the priests proclaimed their union. These exchanged vows with Hugolos III, and in a flourish, only the truly committed could muster. Dispatched Marcy III. How old was Marcy? She looks young. 15. 15. With a dagger hidden beneath a bouquet. Who says weddings lack excitement? I don't know why. And that's... So it was Lisa who... I can't explain why some people do that. It's crazy. Oh, we did have two, but it was Sophronia was the other one. That's what it was. I was trying to remember for a second there. Go a little bit longer. I want to see... Okay, there we go. All right. How did this engagement go? A purse dropped, no vows forgotten. This is a good one. Just as vows were exchanged, the priest sneezed with such force that Amagari's elaborate wig flew into the wedding cake, launching a hidden pouch of coins straight into Sophronia II's lap. The incident was declared an omen of prosperity by the ever-practical entourage of House Salister, and they sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier coin purse. Don't think she's with us. The mysterious appearance of extra silk napkins. I don't remember seeing this one. While the newlyweds, Sophronia II and Galus II, were distracted by a heated debate about the correct way to slice a wedding cake, a nervous servant mistook the merchant's delivery meant for House Salister and stashed an entire crate of silk napkins in House Winus Valder's quarters. By morning, Sophronia, second Winus Valder, Baroness of Blood Oak, was quietly congratulated for possessing the finest napkin stocked this side of the river. So they turned into Winus Valder. Okay, what do we got here? My liege, in a dazzling display of diplomacy at the courtship in House Salister, Adrerius III serenaded Lilia with a charming tale of dragon saving, prompting an engagement. Good, good. I'm going to send your sister to help you with that. I mean, I don't think I have anybody else for that. Let's... anyone better? No, you're about the same. I'm gonna send you to go do that, and let's see how this goes before we end. The halls of House Winchester rang with nervous shuffling as Audi and Sia Winchester endured a disastrous pregnancy. The child was lost, yet Erisea has survived. Now she's the jinxed. I'm sorry. So who's getting into a duel? Oh, Everwin is getting into a duel with someone. Don't know why. Not sure why he's getting into a duel with someone. Let's have Therence II, because they never even had any kids. Lining died before she had kids. So sad. Yeah, it was in a duel. It sucks. Oh, sorry. So we'll stop there. Okay. We will stop here. I'm going to save it here. We do have title that we could do. But let's do that really quickly. So it's either going to go to a sapwood, or we could snatch it away. So she needs high charisma. Her charisma is poop. Do we have anybody that has higher charisma than her? I do believe we do. Ooh. Avilia, yes. You have pretty good high charisma. All right, so we're going to leave it there, guys. So if you have any more name suggestions, please give it down below. I always look forward to the comments. And if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, please feel free to subscribe. I have plenty of videos. Thank you guys so much for joining. We shall see what happens to the Rose line and to OniRios' line. Seems to be going pretty strong. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully it goes better. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a great, awesome, wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you guys for joining. Bye!